And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance, dance the night away?
Okay. Hey, alright, we're coming. Yes, yes, yes. Follow lead. Go ahead. Where are we supposed to go? Clear out the creatures. Oh, you want me to... So you got stopped by the creatures because you're lame like that. The same thing happened last time, but I forget that he wants us to babysit him. Big old guard, you know, totally badass, would totally beat us for being late, blah, 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 blah. And yet, you can't clear out some mangy local life. You know? I'm just saying. I think that says more about you than me, my man. Coward. Thought I was supposed to be with you. No matter. Actually, you know what? I'm wondering if I'm in the wrong instance with him. Since So What's Her Face is supposed to be dead. We'll see. If not, it's just more loot, I guess. Because I thought we'd killed her already, so maybe I went the wrong instance. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Oh my gosh, look at all the money! All the money! I mean, it's kind of worth the money. They dropped so much money. What? Look at all that. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Much easier situation going on here. Sorry, I think we've done this one. I think this was the last one we did, and it's nothing new. But I'm kind of okay with it because we're getting a lot of gold and XP from the... Well, a lot of gold at least. Maybe not necessarily XP specifically. Yeah, I have fence. Okay. Fence. Yeah, so you need I need this one, the true one. But that's okay. I guess it works though, because then I can farm some extra gold and XP and things. Especially for the other NPCs. Because we still have at least 2 of them I can see off the top of my head. 3 of them, well, 2 of them actually. 2 of them are behind. It's our newest individual and our trainee that came from the Balthazar followers. So we need to kind of get them boofed up a little bit. Anyways, they're 4 levels behind us, so... And also, like I said, I'm getting so much gold from doing this again, so... This is great. It's also relatively an easy one to do, I think. It's a very easy walk up there. definitely get rid of this one right away. Probably should have went with the arrow throwers. Archers, I guess. Nice. So much gold. Yeah. Take us to your leader, like you did last time. Johnsonsburg Crypt, yeah. There we go. Grab that. There we go. Nice. Yeah, no, she's ahead. We're gonna murder her too. Give us a second. Some chaos. See, I'm looking at this thing now. It's such an odd thing to look at. Oh, we look the same. Isn't that kind of cool? We'll just stay in the same position. Oh no, our friend, he died. Oh, we got him up. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll skip this because we've already seen it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to a merchant and sell stuff. Oh, I ended up selling something I didn't mean to sell. It's okay. Let me actually use this while we have a chance. Hold up. Yeah, I did it first. Where is the hammer? This. We're gonna sell the hammer. Okay, where... Do we have any other spots for anything? Okay, no. Cool. So we're gonna sell... that... and that. I want the gold a little bit more. That's why I'm doing that. Unless there's something really cool on there, I don't really care. See, that was really cool. I was debating on it. I was like, we're gonna break this so I can have that. And we're gonna salvage the other thing too. Okay. We're gonna buy a kit. I ended up selling that by accident. I don't think I had that many left, so it wasn't that big of a deal. There we go. That. Okay, cool. Okay, so this one's got like damage, for instance. Let's go ahead and replace that. See, this one has enough health though. Oh, this one has it on health too. You know what? Okay, yeah. We're gonna take this one and sell it. Because I have one that's a little bit better. Which one's called Strength and Honor. Okay. Energy's pretty good. Okay, so we'll take that and I'll go and put them in the thing. I might just destroy this because I have a manual already. Like, if I'm gonna use the manual, I think I can get it back, but I also think that I can just use the one that's in my bank. I think I can use it between tunes. If not, it's whatever. I'd rather have the space. I can deal with the consequences later. This is how life works in Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1, right? This is how it is. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep the SD key. Let's go with the merchant. Actually, do we have a material merchant here? No. Okay. Where do we go to defeat? I guess we could go outside? Okay. Yes, it's fine. It's fine if we go that way. Okay, do we have a material storage here to material inventory? I feel like we do. No? Okay, fine. We'll deal with that later. We'll come across one eventually. I'll keep the leather on me until then. Okay. Is he out here somewhere? Oh, he's over here. He's all the way down here. Okay. He's in the keys. Let's see. See if I find any PCs that sell stuff. I don't see anything. I figured I wouldn't want to find one here, but I thought I'd try. Okay, I can actually add heroes here too. So we're gonna do add our scout, add our mox. Perfect. And where is our monk? Join us, monk. She's level 15 now here. Dang. Or he. I assume it'd be he or she. I assumed she because I didn't see the H and assumed it was Kim. But I don't think that's what it is. Maybe him's the word? Kinda? Similar? Something like that? Yeah, it's a woman. Okay, cool. I'm gonna call her Kim. It's fine. I checked. I don't think very many men want to wear pigtails. She's got the cute little, well, they're not pigtails. They're called something else. I think they're called, like, puff balls or something for, like, the little, like, poofy, pigtails. I think they're cute. They're adorable. Got some XP and some gold to mess with now. I'm a little happy about, like, Even though that I end up doing the wrong thing, technically speaking, I feel like we got so much gold out of that. It was worth it. I didn't get as much loot out of it as I could have because I don't have a lot of space to be working with this tune. I really do need to start thinking about doing something about that. I need to actually look it up and see how to get bags, bigger bags. One of my guildmates was mentioning it to me, but we were just having a conversation, so I didn't absorb all of the information very well. So I might just have to look it up and see how to get bigger bags. I really need to do it for this tune and a few of the others, because a lot of them I've decided to keep. Well, actually, I've decided to keep all of them. I think I have to redo one tune. It's an Ascalonian one, and it's gonna be the one that I keep camped at Ascalonia, so I can deal with NPCs. That's one that I was also gonna do in my spare time. I was talking to a lot of the other veterans, and they were mentioning that it's a good idea to do that. They're like, not just for the recruitment point, but they said another reason is so that you can have access to NPCs. My guildmate mentioned the access to the NPC that trades stuff weekly. But my other, some other friends I was chatting with in Guild Wars 2 was talking about how it's just kind of a good thing to do in general. I guess we don't have to fight them, but they were going to be a nuisance otherwise. These are so much easier to fight now. Now that we're a little higher level. Okay. Sorry, I was looking over at the thing she was doing. How come... Okay, two things to this. One, how come you guys can't build a bridge straight as can be? Secondly, that thing is cool. Look at that. That's my new favorite monster in this game. Look at that. I want that in the Guild Wars 2 or any game more. Can we get giant, scary-looking fish that actually look like a threat? I want that. I want it. Secondly, can we not build bridges straight? Like, who the heck built this? I want to know now. I want names, and I want people to be held accountable. Also, like I said, that fish is cool. Can I fight it? I want to fight the fish. I demand an actual fight with said fish. I won't lie. I genuinely lost my train of thought when I saw the fish. I was like, oh, look at that fish. It's so cool looking. That wasn't a bit. That was serious. Okay, let's fight with the pirates because we can. Oh man, the screaming. It sounds so awful. We've come back for a vengeance. I think we should take these guys down too. Commandeerer. That's interesting. Dang. Dang, that elemental ability is insane. Sorry, I was looking back. I was like, what is going on back here? Dang. That's insane. You guys are doing so much damage in the back. Gosh. Young child. Oh, that's messed up. Raid leader. That's kind of cool. There's Iron Fist. I want to go back up here to this guy in the cutthroat. Okay, cool. You know, it's a really relaxing battle if I can just kind of stand here and not have to worry about too much. It's basically a massacre. You're just surrounded by corsets, so I don't know what you want from me on the matter. Okay, so first off, we're gonna have you guys stand here while I attempt to try and bait this one group over. The poor cook is gonna get his butt handed to him. Imagine being a cook and having to fight for your life on shore. You think they keep their chef on the boat? You know, like, or like on their, like in their camp, not like on the outskirts of their camp. I almost didn't see this. Alright, let's see if we can get him to talk. Hey, Iron Fist, you're in a lot of freaking trouble. You better start talking or you're gonna die. Yeah, you are. Such noble sun spears. I've raided your villages. I raided your villages since I could carry a weapon. I would trust me as far as I could throw that spear. Well, I mean, like, are you self-aware or something? So the noble sun spears need my help. What an interesting event, or turn of events. I guess my life is worth a few words, assuming it doesn't send me off to prison ship when all of this is said and done. I'll come peacefully and testify during your little tribulation thing, but only if the sun spears grant me amnesty, and it seems we have a deal then. Okay. Okay. That isn't unless he dies in the process. I mean, like, I feel like that's a relatively fair trade. Or maybe tell him that if they wanted to prevent him from causing more problems, they could say, hey, we'll pardon all of your former mistakes, but you have to leave the continent, you know? So you found Iron Fist. That should at least help keep you from embarrassing Eldership. Seems more himself will appear to answer by okay. Judging by the atmosphere in the political relations have gotten extremely tense, and there's still no sign of commerce. How very typical of her. Remain close. Okay. Has arrived, and let me tell you how it will go. You will stand alone before 22 individuals, 11 from Korea and 11 from Instant. They will ask you a series of questions and allow you to call people to represent your statements on your behalf. During the testament, the tribunal members will be able to cast votes to resolve the truth of the matter. Once you are ready, we will head there immediately. Question is, could someone buy their votes? You know? Alright. We are gathered here to answer allegations brought against the Cormier government. Yeah. There have been claims of aggressions against corporate activity against Istin and the summons forbidden evils. We will represent your order, the Sun Spears, represents as a government. Debating parties. Okay. Thank you. It's Cormier's position. Trying to government. The unfortunate events occurred on merely coincidence, stemming from current extreme events. Please summon your first representative. My first representative. Okay. I want to say it's gonna be our friend, or it's gonna be the individual. So, fortunately, the person that's merely a compliment. Okay, I'm actually gonna summon her forward because I think she knows what's going on. Because she'll really give us a rundown. Oh, it's interesting. She seems she isn't here. The evidence is clearly a bit lacking. But you asked me to come alone. Where has she gone? Your first claim is that it was responsible for what happened to the first city. What exactly was the Sun Spear involved? First city found was the home of the original Sun Spears back in times. Ordered it evacuated. We responded to an evil that was released. Without us, the apocalypse would have killed hundreds. We arrived and found many of our diggers consumed by some darkness. With that, as much as you would like to claim here, there is proof that your leader is responsible for excavating the area. We just mentioned that. It was cursed and off limits for a reason, yet she felt that she needed to investigate something better, left alone. Maybe, but same thing as finding. Choose a representative. I feel like this was when. Yeah, so they're not gonna care who I pull. Oh, okay, so I have to order them in a specific order. Okay, hold up. If that's the case, can I, like, teleport out? Okay, because if that's the case, I do need to... then I can rearrange this. Okay. Let me do this, because we need to bring her... and bring him. I don't think we need to bring our healer with us. But we do need to bring those... I don't think I need to bring Cost with me, really. Probably him, because he's with us. Okay. So let me try that. Let's see if that will make a difference. I'm curious if it will. Because he helped us investigate, right? No. I want to say that. We'll see. We'll see. It may just depend on who you pick. Maybe it depends on which order you pick it in. I would like to be able to pick the right order and get the full conversation going. Because I don't remember who was with me the first time. Okay. Yeah, so it's just those three. Or if Sun Spears, General, okay, yeah. Okay, so people are, this is the introductory where they're talking back and forth between each other. Who's some of your first representative? Okay, so I wonder if it has to be Koss, because he was the first one with us. Because we need to save him for last. She gets to go next. So it's either these two, I think. Let me see. We'll see. Koss might be able to say something about it. It's either him or Durham. Paying off. My connections informed me that was paid off. Of course, that's also a dark ceremony involving demons. Okay, so he was our first guide that was talking. Your connections. You scares me more than a courser yourself. I hope you have better representation. He's a sun spirit. I am not a courser. I don't look like a courser, do I? That's insulting. Yeah. He is a sun spirit, though, so it's not really a fair assumption to make of somebody. I like how he says, do I? As if, questioning it. I think that's the right answer. And then we have our friend come up. Because it is true, we did have excavators there, but it wasn't the excavators that caused the problem. It was meddling. Okay. She damned the rivers and enslaved the centaurs. We would strike at she would strike the very gods. You're not exiled from your own village. You were not were you not exiled from your own village for raising trouble? A project type of thing. You wouldn't expect these wise and noble people to hold. No wonder it is no longer your village. Okay, yeah. So he's slandering her. Like I said, he's trying to discredit her. Is what it is. Please explain your the Spencer's involvement with the Corsets regarding that. We stopped the next Corset invasion, and the Corset motto was being fueled by Cormier. It was being funded. Sunspear killed. Sunspear coordinate. We didn't get anything. The information you obtained was less than legitimate contracts. In fact, Iron Fist here is due to that. The very fact that you have dealings with these codes throws the doubt of your statements. Not really. I mean, he may be a cutthroat, but he's at least, coming forth with it. He has receipts. It's nice to see you again, especially since the time I am not. I'm not being arrested. This is fair. As long as I get to walk out of here free and clear afterwards, I'm willing to tell you what I want to know. See, he's got nothing to lose in this regard. So we had recently Cormier's coin from an anonymous source for quite some time. Yeah. Okay. It was really helping with morale, if you know what I mean. And our forces have grown steadily because of it. Ooh. I was supposed to meet with this source, apparently. Good. A good thing I was sent someone in my place that could have been my body left in the crypts. Yeah. So he did send somebody to do it. I do kind of wonder if I should have done the one first. We'll see. What is your last stance? We are at peace with Cormier. Cormier and Insons are kindred provinces. There was peace, and hopefully there will still be peace. I'm gonna say that. I mean, she was caught bribing people. What do you expect? Back. I heard Cormier was coming back, and I went to go get her. Is that okay? Oh, cool. Cormier is here to save the day. What are you doing here? Why are my people being persecuted? Well, you know, we killed a guy on our soil. Your relatives has made wild and baseless accusations. Have we now? Great, quiet general. I've seen firsthand these changes against are either wild. She's neither wild nor baseless. She should be standing here in judgment for my Sunspears. Apparently, I have returned just in time, and I've brought allies from Cantha and Tyria as a leader of Sunspear. She was being trafficking with dark forces for a good while. Or else, Cormier War. You'll find the war willing to contend that vow. Okay, yeah, we're done here. I must return to speak with the War Marshal. I don't know what will come of this, but if you value Istin's future, I strongly advise you ignore this wild rampage. Update. Trial by fire. Just gotta head back, I guess. Okay, cool. So maybe there was no right answer to any of that. Which I feel like that was going to be the case. I feel like no matter what you do, he was going to be mad at them one way or the other. Now, we do have an NPC here I can sell stuff to. I feel like he was going to be mad at you no matter what you did, because they've crafted this. It's what it is. They have crafted the perfect victim story. Well, you shouldn't have killed our people on your land, even though we were totally potentially doing shady business. That's not a good enough excuse to kill one of our own. Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, it's a good excuse that they're trying to make. Well, politically a good excuse. Logically, we all know what they were doing. And, you know, you can't blame a group for trying to nip something in the bud. Clouds of war are gathering, yet if we don't wish to be dominated by Cormiers, we must be. So it must be. Come, we must have attend to. We have much to attend to. Okay, cool. So I did end up doing a mission I didn't need to do, but I'm kind of glad I did because now I have a little bit more extra stuff to work with. A little bit extra more money, a little bit extra XP. Got to play with the group a little bit as far as like to see if the groupings are working well. Alright, so we are going to switch games. We're going to go to Slay the Spire next. So give me a moment while I swap.
And we can just